that is where I want to be, and that is what works for my body. So outside of that, like I said, I'm flexitarian, and so I will eat meat some of the time, and I always accept free food. I always accept free food. So if your body needs a break from certain foods, we tend to eat some of the same things over and over, and you will find there's certain things that your body actually does need daily, a few of those things. Some it just needs weekly, and some it needs monthly. And if you rotate more, your body will get more nutrients and your body will get more energy. And you need to make sure you're getting the right nutrients. Everybody is unique. So why stay healthy? And the basics is what we're going to go through. And reminders of what those basics are: healthy eating, regular exercise, minimizing your stress, and practicing self-care. So starting with physical wellness. What is physical wellness? Physical wellness is listening to and taking care of your body for optimal health and functioning. So making sure that you have tools in order to do that. And what do we start with? Water. It's the most important thing. If you guys want to maybe put in the chat, how much water are we supposed to drink on a daily basis? Just to remind every person, because usually we're not drinking the right amount. Sometimes we try to generalize it, but in general, people will say like 8 glasses. But the reality is it's really supposed to be half of our body weight plus 20 ounces, plus replacing any dehydrating drinks. So that's a lot of water. So if I'm drinking coffee and I have a 12-ounce cup of coffee, then I need another 12 ounces of water to cover that. So that literally, like, you could eliminate so many things, like headaches, if you would drink that amount of water, which is a lot. But you could minimize your cramps as a woman if you drink that amount of water every single day, or maybe even a little extra. Like, drinking water is the basis because it carries the nutrients where it's supposed to go, and it also flushes your body and your digestive system. So if you're not drinking enough water, make that a goal. And then fueling our body with the right foods, which we'll get into a lot. Now, just some general tips. Watch your calories. That's one of the main things we have. Instead of nutrient-dense food, especially here in the United States, we have calorie-dense food, and we don't even get full from it. Like, when we look at what our true serving size is, we look at those calories, we realize that we are eating small portions, but they're calorie dense. So make sure, now that they're all up at all the fast food restaurants and stuff, of course, I live by the 80-20 rule. I splurge once in a while, but make sure that you're doing it consciously, not unconsciously. Because for a long time, right before I felt like I was really, really sick, I was doing it unconsciously. I was not looking at those calories. So when you make a decision to have a donut or to have pizza, just make sure that you know that you're doing it consciously. And if you aren't aware of what calories are in things, start to measure. And whenever possible, avoid empty calories. Only have them once in a while. And then just start making some small changes for a healthy lifestyle. Like, cease purchasing processed food. This is like my favorite one. And I think it is just the easiest thing to do. And like, when I hear people say, it's the ice cream that gets me, or it's the chips that I eat the whole bag. I'm like, then don't buy it. I don't understand. Like, why does it get you? Like, literally, if I want something sweet that is not healthy, I have to drive myself to a gas station to get it. I have treats in my house. I have like healthy protein bars that are, got dark chocolate and peanut butter. Like, I'm all for rewarding you, but if it's the empty calories, if it's something that's truly empty calories, I literally have to think about it and drive myself 15 minutes to get it. So I really got to want those empty calories. So just stop buying the processed food. It makes things so much easier. And then make sure that you exercise every single day. Whatever works for your body, make sure that you're exercising every day. And then this is a tool that I use with my clients. It is a biometric scan that uses voice technology and a little tactile technology. And it's super amazing. It will help you understand exactly what your body needs in these categories: refined sugars and flours, beans and legumes, whole grains, fruits, seeds and nuts, meat, fish, poultry, eggs and dairy, healthy fats and oils, and vegetables. Another tip, make sure that you prepare your own foods and snacks wherever possible. A little bit more on exercise. Exercise your way to well-being. It's so important that we have a variety of exercise. There's so many benefits of exercise. It is good for our cardiovascular health. When we're talking about cardio, it will increase our lifespan. And it's extremely important, especially when you are when you start to get in your late 30s and 40s. Like my doctor, she asks out on a regular basis, what are you doing for exercise? And strength training and stretching is also super important for our mobility. A lot of times I can get lazy on my own strength training, but you don't have to do what you see in the pictures here. Strength training can be lifting weights if that's what you choose to do, but there's all types of resistance bands that you can use. You can be doing push-ups and pull-ups and sit-ups. That's all strength training for your core, but it is super important for flexibility, for our bones, for our muscles. So make sure that you're incorporating all of that. Now, you want to also make sure that you're getting the essential vitamins and nutrients. The first and foremost place that you should get it is from your food. So again, make sure that you're reading your food labels. But we also have to admit that here in the United States, our food is not as nutrient dense as it was 20 years ago or 50 years ago. And a lot of us do have to supplement. I take lots of supplements. My doctor says that every single person on this planet should be on a high quality multivitamin. Some essential vitamins that we need to make sure that we have are things like vitamin A, which are good for our eye health, vitamin C and D, which are so important for our immune system. You need to make sure that your vitamin D levels are where they need to be. And if they are not where they need to be, because perhaps you live somewhere like I live up north and you don't get enough sun, then make sure you're supplementing. Vitamin E, which is important for hair, skin, and nails. Calcium for strong bones and teeth. Iron, which is extremely important for our energy levels, especially for women. B vitamins, which is extremely important for our mood and processing a lot of our food. And then essential nutrients, like making sure we have antioxidants and other whole food supplements if our body are calling for that. So some additional essential vitamins and nutrients that I like to use. Fee's Vitality Essential Oil Blend is super helpful for my immune system. I can't tell you how my immune system used to be prior to, first of all, which we'll get into, removing the toxins from our home with environmental wellness, and also just adding in a few things to boost my immune system. When I was in high school, I was the fittest ever. We lived on a farm. I ate fresh food. I was in track. I was 116 pounds of muscle. And I got sick every single month in the winter. And I was just told that I had a weak immune system. And I was begging the doctors to give me more tests and to figure it out. And so then after that, I just thought, I have a weak immune system. But now that I've removed the toxins from my home, and then I support with immune boosting essential oils and other liquid vitamin type things like Ninja Red, it seriously has changed a lot of the things I was able to. I no longer have allergies. I no longer have headaches. I no longer have respiratory issues by just changing those two things. And you can get overwhelmed when it comes to vitamins and supplements. The second scan that I offer will tell you the right ones for your body, so you don't have to guess or just go by what other people are saying makes them feel good. So environmental wellness. Environmental wellness is the process that involves learning about and contributing to the health of the planet. This involves establishing a sustainable lifestyle, protecting natural resources, and eliminating pollutants and excessive waste. And note, those pollutants negatively affect our physical wellness and trickle down into other aspects of wellness. Super, super, super important. We want to go organic, as natural as possible, and get as many toxins out as possible. So, important to note, there's a lot of toxic personal care and beauty products. The average woman uses 12 different beauty products every day, including cleansers, conditioners, hair dyes, fragrances, skincare products, scented lotions, nail polish, and makeup, just to name a few. Take a quick glance at the labels and you'll see a cocktail of chemical components. And this is a quote from Harvard Health. So you want to be aware of toxins in different areas of your home. Detox your home care products, detox your personal care products, and detox your skincare and makeup. Again, know what the ingredients are, and you will greatly improve your respiratory health, your skin, your hair, and your nails, as well as most likely get rid of a lot of the allergies that you have, because that's what happened to me when I detoxed those things from my home. It's important to remember that your physical health can affect your mental health and vice versa. So if you try to ask the question, what is more important, mental health or physical health? They're just interconnected. They're both equally important. And so you need to have a plan for your emotional wellness. So what is emotional wellness? Emotional wellness is the ability to successfully handle life stresses and adapt to change in difficult times. There are so many things that we can't control, and we've learned this so much over the past 2 years. So you need to have tools in order to be able to handle the things that we can't control and the things we can't change and deal with life stresses. And how do we do this? We practice regular self-care for daily stress reduction. Rather than waiting to do something when we're stressed, if we practice it on a daily basis, our lives will be so much easier. Exercise has so many physical benefits, but it also has lots of mental and emotional benefits. It can help our concentration. It floods our brain with happy hormones like endorphins and serotonin. So it's really important to exercise on a daily basis, also for emotional and mental health. Practicing mindfulness. So I'm certified in mindfulness. I do mindfulness sessions, 15-minute audios on Twitter regularly. I have an entire mindfulness course. With everything that we went through in the past 2 years, prior to that would have been the person that's like, I'm not the person to do that. I'm a high energy person. But I definitely needed additional tools to help me deal with everything that was happening. And so mindfulness has been so extremely helpful for me. Relaxation exercises. There's all different types of mindful movement and stretching that we can do to relax us. Writing. I did an entire class that you can find on my YouTube channel on trauma writing. It's actually so helpful to journal out your emotions and to use that as a strategy. Time management strategies. So just reducing our stress by making sure that we manage our time well and we don't feel like we're rushing everywhere. Super important. And we will have a whole workshop on time management strategies later. Holistic therapies like aroma, art, sound, and touch therapy. These are, again, a lot of things that I do with my clients. Super, super helpful. And again, practicing these daily, not waiting till we need them, will just overall reduce our stress and anxiety level. Time in nature or with animals. This is very important for us as well. And then herbal teas and supplements can also help us reduce our stress. And then just a few testimonials from individuals that have benefited from the physical and emotional wellness support that I provide. So from Daphne Raymond, who's a medical professional that I'm helping her with her career planning. She stated, I was introduced to Tashina through a close friend who also knows her. I was so excited when I started watching her YouTube videos about healthy living, career advancement, exercising, and food scans that can change your life. I was so excited when Tashina helped me to understand the many ways that essential oils can help your body and mental well-being. Tashina is the person to go to if you're looking for a way to change your lifestyle for the better physically and mentally. She has changed a lot for me with the food scans. I've been eating healthy consistently. I also lost a few pounds already, and the oils and techniques that Tashina has showed me has been a great help, especially when I get anxious. I take a few deep breaths of one of my essential oils and it calms me down. Tashina is a wonderful coach, mentor, friend, big sister, and just someone who understands she's the best. And then from another individual that I helped her with business coaching, launching her coaching business. For months, I've been experiencing some challenges in my body. My body is lacking some nutrients and minerals. Tashina Gonzalez, thank you for introducing me to a better understanding of the foods my body needs. I changed my diet back in September and lost the weight, but there are so many healthy foods my body wants, and I have to incorporate them in my diet. So let's go. I must complete my journey. And then from Zipporah, who is a digital marketing expert. Tashina is an incredibly talented individual. She has been so instrumental in helping me on my health journey through her empowering classes, one-on-one sessions, and just being a cheerleader that's always there for you. I would 100% recommend her to anyone looking for a wellness coach. So most of these people were already eating very healthy, but they were confused why they weren't moving, and using the scans that we provide and eating according to those scans help them to not only feel better, but to get to know their body and then be able to make healthy choices going fat in the future. And then this is just how to connect with me. That's my YouTube channel. It's just my name. I do lives and shorts very regularly on Instagram at SweetCanelo5, and my Facebook page where you can find any of the classes that I have. And that is it. And I'm also going to drop in the chat how to get in touch with me and the link to the scan. So if you hit the link, you'll watch a video, a short little video, and have more information about the scans, as well as how much it would cost if you were interested. And that's all I have. If there's any questions or comments. Oh, you're still on mute.
There we go. This has definitely been great as always. And of course, this we streamed this on our YouTube page. So that was something new we did this time. So it'll be there as well, of course, on the Business Crossing Network YouTube page. But as always, great information. And I love that you really highlighted. I feel like sometimes people are caught between either focusing on mental health or physical health. But you really highlighted that you really can't have one without the other. You know? Yeah. And I think some of us who have been unfortunate enough to realize that. Right. So I appreciate you bringing that out. I am excited about next month's. And, you know, you mentioned in there about journaling. Do you think we can maybe do a live or something about some tips on that? Because I find that some people, it's either people who love to journal or people who are like, wait, what do I write about though? Yeah. So we can try doing something like that. You can share some
absolutely. Like I said, I did a whole session with a trauma writing coach. And so I have a little presentation that I have about my trauma story and then how I currently use journaling. And I think that the reason why people feel that way is because, you know, they feel like it should be something so formal. And like I've found that it should be stream of consciousness informal, and I can show you all the methods and the ways that I do it, because I do think it's just a way to get your emotions out, which we need to do.
I love it. So let's definitely plan that, because if I were to show you all the journals and notepads and notebooks that I have gotten, because in my mind, I feel like it has to be a thing, right? Like I have to make it big and have this and that. So I will look forward to that. So once
Yeah, you
again,
don't have to make it big.
we have so many amazing resources in Business Crossing Network. And so, again, honored to have you, Tashina, sharing your advice and tips and recommendations. So, with that said, I also dropped your information in the YouTube chat, which I'll go back and make sure of that. And with that said, we will wrap it up. What is next month's topic?
The five languages of appreciation. So that's going to be super cool, or the five love languages, but we're primarily concentrating, because this is a business organization, on how to use that to connect with other people in a formal setting. So how you can appreciate your business partners, your coworkers, but I'll be telling family stories as well. So if you don't know about the five love languages, like, you should know about it. Like, it's so important, but literally it applies to single people, it applies to family members, and it applies in the workplace as well.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Well, thank you to our guest who joined today. Tashina, thank you for your time. And that is a wrap. And we will see you next month at is it the last Friday?
Yep.
The last Friday of the month. Of course, all the information will go out there. Okay.
Bye.